Hello, so this is just a super informal, quick video, hopefully giving you some hints and tips for Gmail. Hopefully you'll get some things from it. Otherwise, some of you will probably know some of these things. This is what my email screen looks like. It's just some quick composing tips and tricks. You guys know about these buttons down here, I'm sure, but some of us haven't really looked down here at these buttons. Some things that you maybe don't use. Here's where we can easily insert a link to something. So I'm link happy, I know that, but there is a possibility of adding a link to an email easily right there. You can also insert files directly from your Google Drive here. If you do have a file already open on your screen, you can literally click that file and drag it into your email, drag and drop, and it will be there. This guy's kind of fun. You can time how long you want people to be able to see your email, and it will delete automatically after that time. So kind of a cool feature. We talked about in a staff meeting read receipts. So if you click these dots here and request a read receipt, that will allow you to see whether or not someone's opened that email. So that's there. I'm going to now go under this cog right here, settings, and show you a few more things that you'll see other places on my screen. So once you open up the settings cog, there's some top tabs for us to go through. I'm just going to go through all of them briefly. And again, this will be review for some of you. Some of you, it will be new, and some don't care, and that's all right too. So some things, you can choose how many emails basically you want to show on your inbox screen. So that's there. I go with 100 so I can see as many as possible. There is an option to undo a send. You can choose how many seconds you can unsend an email. I suggest going with 30. It's nice to have that little extra buffer time. You can default your reply behavior. So if you hit reply, it will either go to reply just that person who sent it to you, or reply to all in a conversation. So again, I suggest just the plain old reply, but that's just me. Let's see, what else here? You can change your font. There's a bunch of different types. That will be your default type, which automatically shows up. You can, Smart Compose is kind of helpful. It actually, in Smart Compose personalization, it can pick up on what your language style is, and it will automatically fill in for you. You just press tab in an email. So that's been helpful for me. I know it is actually kind of alarmingly accurate how I talk. Some other things, desktop notifications is helpful. You can turn your mail notifications on and important mail notifications on, and this will actually pop up on your computer screen when you do get a new email. You can choose to turn that on or off there. You can personalize how you would like your labels or categories to show up on your mail there. You can turn keyboard shortcuts on or off. I have mine on, but to be honest, don't really use them. There is, if you want, I can get you information. It would be like Control Z and Control F and things like that to help you do certain things quicker. I don't have them memorized enough for it to be helpful for me. You can add a signature if you haven't done a signature yet already. Kind of helpful here. You can personalize it. Something to be thinking about is a lot of teachers will put quotes. A mom just called me last week and said that their child was very upset about a teacher quote, that the teacher had written a quote, something about do your best and we can always try better, and the student was like, the teacher told me I was bad and I need to do better. The parent had to talk him off the ledge. So something to think about if you're choosing to do those quotes, but that might just be a one case thing. Some other things, people I've seen use the vacation responder, so you can turn this on and it will automatically kick back an email to anyone who sends you something that says, I'm on vacation until this date, I'll get back to you. So kind of a cool thing. Labels, these are these guys right here. You can choose what labels you want to show right away. If I go down here, you can see that there are a lot of different labels you can include, and you just choose to show or hide that label here. You can also create new labels. So a lot of people use these to help organize your emails. To do that, just create a new label, and then you can write a name. Maybe this will be parent contacts or 8th grade class information, or whatever you choose to do. That's an option there. For inbox, you can categorize what types of tabs are at the top. So let me come here to show you what I'm talking about. There can be different tabs up here of information that come in. I've seen this most commonly for like social media. Things will come up there. Reading pane, I'll show you an example of this, but you can split your screen down the middle so that your list of new emails will show up on one side and the actual email text will show up on the other side. You can do that top bottom, or you cannot split at all. I personally choose not to split. It's easy enough just to click on an email for me. Accounts, this may be helpful if you have a personal account. You can add that account here as well, and that will send your other email inbox emails to this inbox as well that you're using. So that can be helpful. Filters and blocked addresses I don't use, to be honest. Forwarding I don't use. There are some add-ons we can get. To be honest, I haven't found any for Gmail that are very helpful. Chat is something some of you might be interested in. You can turn it on or off. Chat is a quick way to message someone. You can see my chat is over here. You can choose to have it turned on to the right side of your screen as well. To chat, you just click on this little plus and then type in the person's name, and then you can quick send them a message. A new chat will pop up a tab at the bottom, just like an email, but it's a lot quicker back and forth. A lot of people I see will have tabs of their common chatting people down here and just go back and forth talking with people. Advanced is not so advanced as you would think. Auto advanced would be just going through email to email to email. I don't use that, but some people do. Templates, it's exactly what it sounds. If there's a email that you use often, you can create it as a template and it will automatically pop up. We already talked about shortcuts. Again, I don't use them, but some people do. Here's where you can move that chat box to the right side. And then unread message icon. This one's kind of nice. You can't see mine now, but that place on the top of your computer where you have all those, for me it's like hundreds of tabs at the top, it comes up with a little number of how many unread messages you have, so I can easily just say, oh yep, right now I have 4 emails I need to answer and get back to. So that's there. Offline I don't really use, and then themes, you can set a theme, and this is basically just the background picture that shows up for you, and you can customize that as well. Some new things, you can now start a Google Meet right on your Gmail, which is convenient. These are my favorite things that actually just started. On the side here for you guys, if you don't have it up already, there's a little column with common things from Google products that you might use. So for me, I use my calendar all the time. I can bring it up just by clicking on that calendar, and it automatically brings my day calendar here. So I could easily see what's coming next when I have my inbox open. You can have the calendar up pretty easily there as well, which is nice. And then also, it can bring your task list. So here's my task list. I can have it there ready to go. What I really like about this though is, let's see, if I'm in my inbox, and I know some people use their inbox as like their other task list, like, oh yeah, I need to do that, so I'm going to leave it in my inbox. Instead of keeping it there, you can just click on that email and drag it over to your task list, and so then you'll remember, oh yep, I need to do that task, whatever it is there. You can easily delete that as well when you're done. You guys probably already know this, but deleting emails, you can click on multiple of them and delete them all from there. If something's important to you, you can star it, and then it will automatically go up in your important category if you have that. Some other things, I can show you guys, this is what the split screen looks like. So this is the horizontal split. See, it's not, here's what the vertical split would look like. So play around with that, see what you like. Otherwise, I'm not thinking of anything right now that would be helpful, but if you guys do have any tips or tricks that you use that you could share, for sure let us know. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.